Oh, hello, this is Tak Chung from Walk with Tak. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share. Please feel free to write to me at walkwithtak@gmail.com if you have any question regarding to this video or any other videos that I have posted in the past. If you have any videos that you would like me to make, please let me know. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. After my friend Jackson adopted the fast cooking system, he challenged me whether I can come up with the entire set of material for stir frying in less than $70. I told him that might be a little bit hard, but after I give it some thought, I think it might be possible. But he has also another requirement, is that he's going to use this wok for all his cooking, because this is the only cooking utensil that he's going to have. He moved into a very, very small house. Sometimes people call it a micro house in the mountain of Colorado. And his kitchen is literally the size of a tiny bathroom. Okay, so I decided that my recommendation has to be able to encompass every possible things that I think he's going to do. And I come up with this recommendation. First of all, it's a wok. Now, there are many different woks and different people like different kind of woks. And the wok that I'm going to recommend to him is a stainless steel wok. This is a Cuisinart 14-inch stainless steel wok, and it comes with a glass cover. And the price is right for $36. I know this wok very well because it is also my everyday wok. This stainless steel wok is quite unusual because it has a large flat bottom surface area, and this is why they call it a stir-fry pan. It is about 7.5 inches across, so it's almost the size like a small frying pan. So you can use it for both purposes. For stainless steel wok, this wok is inexpensive because it is a single layer stainless steel. But the bottom of the wok actually has multiple layers and is frequently known as multi-clap. This is 2 layers of stainless steel sandwich a layer of aluminum that give it better heat conduction capacity. Well, the wok actually worked really well. You can season it using my spot seasoning method, and you can create a non-stick cook surface. As indicated in here, you can fry an egg without having the egg stick to the bottom surface of the wok. This wok is relatively light. It comes with a single handle. You can easily lift it with one hand. I use this wok regularly on my glass top electric stove, and it is very stable, no wobbling at all. The wok can be used like a frying pan. For example, I quite often use it to make grilled cheese sandwich, and this is the advantage of the flat bottom surface. And then the wok also can be used for frying hamburger when it comes down to it. I also use this wok for boiling noodles. This is truly the stainless steel excel because it's multifunctionality, and because of its stainless steel handles, I can use the wok in the oven as well. This wok also comes with a glass cover. For the price is excellent. The glass cover immediately can transform this wok into a steamer. The next item on this list is a wok spatula. I recommended a stainless steel wok spatula. This is a traditional wok spatula dedicated for stir frying. The stainless steel wok spatula has excellent construction, because the stem of the wok spatula is also made out from stainless steel. It made out from a tubular construction. It makes this wok spatula extremely sturdy, and it probably will last not just your lifetime, but your future generations as well. This wok spatula is great for turning food ingredients over in the wok. There's no other way to stir fry but to get a good wok spatula, and there are many different wok spatulas on the market. But this one caught my fancy, partly because of its construction. And its price is also very reasonable for the type of wok spatula that you can get. And for about $13, this wok spatula will serve you very well. In fact, this wok spatula is so well constructed, my wife sometimes borrows it for her to use in the garden. The next item that I have included on the list is something to clean the wok. I recommended something called a wok whisk. Basically, it is a cleaning brush that I make out of strips of bamboos. Now, when you first look at it, it doesn't look like it will do a very good job in brushing the surface of the wok. But once you understand how they work, it works extremely well. And the nice thing about this particular type of cleaning device is that it's truly a very effective way for cleaning the wok, and it also very long lasting. It is totally out of natural construction. And the way how to clean the wok is use the bamboo strip actually to scrape the surface of the wok rather than brushing it. And the bamboo strip is just hard enough, and it's able to clean the wok usually in a matter of 20 to 30 seconds to remove all the scraps that might have stick to the surface of the wok. And the stainless steel wok is very easy to clean, and this allows you to clean the wok in a matter of minutes, and you are done. And this wok whisk is inexpensive, and it lasts for a long time. However, there are times that you will find stain might retain on the surface of the wok, and the wok whisk cannot clean it. And in this case, I recommend a heavy-duty scrub sponge. Now, many scrub sponge will work great, but the one that I find particularly useful for me is a scrub sponge that made by 3M. This is a heavy-duty scrub sponge. And the effectiveness will wear out in time. So I usually buy a 6-pack, so I will have them on hand when I need them. A stainless steel wok is easy to clean and maintain. With these two tools, you will be able to keep it sparkling clean all the time. The following items that I have included on the list is just to make the process better, and those are optional. For example, I will recommend a pair of long-handled tongs. Now, quite often, when you do stir-frying, occasionally you want to manipulate the food ingredients more precisely, and a pair of long-handled tongs will allow you to achieve this goal. For example, in here, I'm trying to pan-fry some chicken. And in this case, I want to fry one side first and turn it over to fry the other side. It would be much easier to manipulate the chicken using a pair of tongs rather than using a wok spatula. Again, this is entirely optional. And if you are pressed for money, I will skip it in the beginning, and you can always add to your collection as time goes by, and when the needs start to arise, you can add to it. And the next item is also another one of these optional items. This item turned out to be really useful in some cases. This is a kitchen tool known as a meat chopper. As the term referred to, this particular item is designed specifically to break up ground beef or ground pork. This item is very useful when you make spaghetti or make chili. You want to break up the ground meat. However, this item turned out to be very useful to break up rice when you make fried rice. When you make fried rice, you store the rice in the refrigerator for 24 to 48 hours before using it. This will prevent the rice from sticking and burn to the surface of the wok. However, when you take the rice out from the refrigerator, sometimes they can be really tough to break up. And this item is perfect for that purpose. I don't think it's designed for this particular idea, but it turned out to be a very good use for breaking up fried rice. And then the final item I want to recommend to you is some what we'll call a steam rack. This is a rack that you can put in the bottom of the wok. And this will allow you to elevate in such a way that you can put a container over it, and then you put a cover over the wok. And this makes you an instant steamer. The rack is actually more useful for steaming than using a steaming basket because you can use container of different sizes, different configurations. It gives you much greater flexibility. One of the primary reasons that I recommend this Cuisinart 14-inch stainless steel wok is because of its flexibility in carrying out different type of cooking functions. In this case, using it as a steamer, which makes it much easier for you to use different type of cooking approach. So here's my overall recommendation. First is the Cuisinart 14-inch stainless steel wok. And this will go with a stainless steel wok spatula. Again, I like the stainless steel wok spatula partly because of this excellent construction. And for cleaning the wok whisk probably is the best approach. And this, together with a heavy-duty scrub sponge, you can clean the wok in almost any type of circumstances. And then I also provide some optional equipment that you might not need right away. The first one is a pair of long-handled tongs, and then a meat chopper, and finally a steaming rack. When you put all these pieces together, I think you are all set. You can always first start out with the wok spatula and the cleaning equipment, and then you can decide to add other equipment later on. I post a video each day to help you to make home cooking as part of your daily routine using my fast cooking system. If you'd like to learn more about this cooking system, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. So keep on cooking, and I will see you tomorrow.